Let's talk this Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, we all know Marvel has been under a bit of duress as of late, especially with that um especially with what are we on? 4? This 4 or 5, whatever we on. They've been under duress, man. It ain't been looking too hot for them. I think they've only had they really, from my understanding, they haven't had any profitable films. Multiverse of Madness, Black Panther, Ant Man. Woo, that was a stinker, right? Now we are at Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. James Gunn directed, written, just James Gunn's stamp is all over this. Now, a lot of people was like, this might not do numbers, it's coming out of the gate soft, yada, yada, yada. I'm here to tell you, you were wrong. You were wrong. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is out here doing numbers, man. A lot of YouTubers came out talking shit about this movie, talking shit about Marvel, not necessarily about the movie, but about Marvel. How, oh, it's not doing good in the box office. Oh, it's gonna have a big drop off come second week. I don't foresee it getting to this number, that number, yada yada yada. And I'm here to tell you, seems like everything that us YouTubers, I mean, I didn't even do a review on it, but the YouTubers were talking about its money. Well, looks like it's bringing in the dough. This is coming from Collider. Says Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 exceeds expectations in second weekend at the box office. That means that second week is doing what it's doing. The final hoorah for this iteration of the Guardians, right? So Guardians of the Galaxy continued its reign in the domestic box office this past weekend. James Gunn's Marvel Swan Song is exactly what the MCU needed to restore faith in the hearts of its passionate fan base. However, now it looks like the Rocket Raccoon Central Trilogy capper has done even better than expected in its second week. Volume 3 has made 62.6 million domestically in its second weekend of release, which is over 2 million more than its original 60.5 million estimate. That latter figure was already impressive given it only represented 49% box office drop between the two weekends. Now, see, normally with these Marvel movies and these comic book movies, there's like a 70% drop over that weekend. So you got that first weekend, and then you got that next weekend, and it's like a 70% drop off, right? This, they were saying that it was only, they were saying going forward, this was a 49% drop off. This new number represents a 47% drop off. That's crazy. I think that's almost a record or something like that. This means Volume 3 has easily crossed the 200 million mark domestically with 216.5 million. Globally, the film has crossed the 500 million mark with 530.9 million. This is thanks to markets like China, where their mostly epic has already made 58.4 million. This galactic achievement means Volume 3 has already surpassed Marvel's last film, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, at the box office worldwide in just over 1 week. So whatever Quantumania did for its full theatrical run, the Guardians have surpassed it already in just those weeks, 2 weeks. Um, that particular bite-sized trilogy capper only made 475.8 million globally in its entire theatrical run. They talking about Quantumania. Volume 3 has joined the exclusive list of Marvel films that have dipped under 50% drop at the box office in the second week. Those films include Black Panther, the original Black Panther, the first, the one with T'Challa, the one with Prince T'Challa. You know that one? Yeah, that Black Panther. Thor, Doctor Strange, Iron Man, and the Avengers. The 47% drop is even better than the previous two Guardians of the Galaxy films, which both dropped still respectably, a still respectable 55% in its second weekends. This did numbers, man. So as y'all know, if you never seen it, Volume 3 is about the high evolutionary Adam Warlock going after Rocket Raccoon for the information that's in his head. the Guardian is Rocket is wounded. It's up to Star Lord and the rest of the team to come and save the day, save their friend, so they can get him back in action. One of the main reasons Volume 3 works so well is because it centers around Rocket and has a dark past. It centers around. It tells a story. It builds on a character that people love, right? And that's one thing that Marvel movies have been getting away from. They've been just throwing you these characters, thinking that you're supposed to like these characters. But guess what? You don't even know who these characters are. You don't know who Ironheart is, right? You don't know who America Chavez is. You don't know who these characters are, but they want you to like these characters just out the blue. You don't have no, you know what I'm saying, connection to these characters, but they expect you to just like them because they're there. Not only that, when they put these characters in, they already OP. These characters can already save the day on their own. You know what I mean? This means there are a lot of emotionally intense scenes involving topics like animal abuse, but that's only ever there to beautifully highlight humanity's best qualities, our capacity for love and spreading joy. So this is it's like the hero's journal. It reminds me of like a lot of those old school movies. You have the atrocities that human beings, but then at the same time we're gonna show you the good and the bad, but we're gonna show you that even with this evil that we got going on, we can overcome that. We can surpass that evil. We can be better, and I can show you how to be better. It's not politics. It's not agendas. It's not none of that. It's just good storytelling. And you can have politics and agenda in movies as long as you got good storytelling. A reason why those politics and those agendas exist based off the characters that you're given, and you'll have a good movie, man. Guardians of the Galaxy is a good movie. It's a great movie. So I understand why there was not a big box office drop off. The word of mouth is getting around and saying just how good this film is. Hey, I know you might have gave up on the MCU, right? But go check out that Guardians of the Galaxy because this shit bang. Go check it out, man. It's the last of the three. You already watched the first two. Go check out the third. You might as well go check out the third one, right? You got to. So will it surpass its volume two's lifetime box office? It remains to be seen, but it seems like it can. Volume two lifetime gross was 863.7 million. And there's a good chance if the audience keep going, if they keep showing up to the movie theaters to watch this, uh, that it'll be a great response from critics and general moviegoers alike has propelled this film to top tier Marvel status. Hopefully, that's a sign of brighter days to come for the MCU because, like I said, they have been in dire dire straits since Phase 5 has jumped off. They've been in dire straits, man. So, uh, and this is James Gunn's last hurrah. I don't know if this is like you fired me once. Let me show you what I can really do. I'm finna go over here to DC and really rack up on you fools. I don't know if it's one of those situations, but yeah, it's a good film. Man. It's a good film, well deserving. Clap it up for the homies, man. So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Did you go see it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Leave a comment down below. I fucks with that, man. I fucks with that GOTG 3. I fucks with it heavy. For real, for real.